In June 2020, I embarked on a real estate journey by earning my Florida sales associate license. I joined Keller Williams, the world's largest real estate franchise, and got to work right away. From nerve-wracking cold calls to securing my first listing 2 weeks later, my life was changing rapidly. As time passed and I delved deeper into the world of real estate, a curiosity began to bloom within me. As I was surrounding myself with other successful agents in the industry, I began to wonder, what if I started my own team? What if I became a broker? Well, after realizing the production requirements for starting a team, that idea quickly started to fade at the time. However, the notion of becoming a broker appeared increasingly attainable and enticing. In Florida, obtaining a broker's license requires one main crucial prerequisite, and that is 2 years of sales associate experience. So all I had to do was wait around for 2 years. What's the worst that can happen? After 2 years of relentless dedication and hard work, the time is finally here. But so much has changed, and I can't help but wonder, do I still feel the same way? Is this truly the path I want to take? Well, there's only one way to find out. I'm getting my broker's license. Okay, enough with the dramatic intro. Let's get into this vlog just like the OG days. So the first step is I'm here on my school's website. So I went to Tampa School of Real Estate. I did their online course. Highly recommended, not just for Tampa, it's for anyone in Florida. You can do the online classes. We're gonna go through this together. I haven't really decided if I'm gonna do online or in person. I haven't really thought about anything. So we're gonna do this together just like last time. I'm here on the website. They offer in-person classes and online classes. It's very different, my life now versus during the pandemic, where I genuinely didn't have anything else to do. I had just quit my job or was working very little hours. So I had a lot of time on my hands to do the online course. They weren't doing in-person at the time, of course. This time around, I'm so busy. I'm running 2 businesses, my real estate business, the media company, and my personal life. There's just so much on my plate that I don't think I can do their in-person classes. But if I go to their website and see their in-person, their schedule right now, the closest location to me is New Tampa, and the next in-person sessions they're gonna have are on September 12th through September 23rd, which is from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday for 2 weeks. That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do that, or I don't really want to wait until September to do this. Feel like I'd rather go on my own pace. I'm gonna opt out for an online version or the on-demand course. I'm gonna go to the on-demand course tab. I highly recommend that you guys sign up for their email newsletters, because I just got an email today. Call it fate, call it whatever you want. I got an email 2 hours ago saying that they had this 20% off sale. They rarely do this. I mean, they do have great pricing and specials, but a 20% off sale, and it's just until midnight, and it's currently 10:16 p.m. I'm definitely taking advantage of this offer. If you're interested in the Tampa School of Real Estate programs and all of their resources, click the link below. If they don't have a sale that you can take advantage of, I have a 5% off coupon code that you can utilize. All the information will be on the screen and in the description box below. But I'm gonna go ahead and add this to the cart. So I'm gonna do the on-demand 72-hour broker self-guided online course, add to the cart, and then I want to go back and look, because last time I got a lot of great resources from them. I'm gonna go to their exam prep to see what they have. They have an amazing exam prep resource library and different kind of stuff. So I'm gonna finish up checking out. I'm going to the school real quick to pick up some materials to prepare for the course. I haven't been here in a while, but it feels good to be back. They actually have an in-person class going on right now. Let me show you. That's the classroom, the office, and then they have other stuff back there, the more offices and stuff. But I've always done the online classes, so I've never done the in-person. Here it is. I got my book, and if you're in the Tampa area and you want to come to the Tampa School of Real Estate office or I think she can also help you through the phone if you're not local to the Tampa area. I spoke with Nicole. She's amazing. She gave me really good tips for the exam. It's much larger than the sales associate one, which is to be expected. One tip, these books are a little bit like flimsy, is that the word? Like they're not like super structured. Before opening it or before doing anything to it, I always wrap my books in contact paper. This is something that I've done it since I was really little, or my mom used to do it for me when I was little in Puerto Rico in elementary school and all throughout the years. So it's a good tip to wrap it in contact paper so that you protect it. See my schedule real quick. I do have some time, so I'm gonna go to Target real quick, get some schooling materials and head to, and then I have to drive to meet one of my clients to do a final walkthrough, drop off the keys, and all that good stuff. The way it works, you first you sign up for the course and you take the course. You have to pass the course exam and then you move on to take the state exam. So today for me is day 1 of starting the course. I have purchased it, I have everything, I have my book, I have all my materials. I have blocked off my entire Sunday, my entire Father's Day Sunday to studying. I have a to-do list for today. So the first thing that I have to do is to create a study plan. Similar to what I did last time, I'm going to break down my studying schedule, my study plan, like how many lessons and stuff I'm gonna do per day or per study session to make it more easily, manageable. I have set up certain times throughout the week to study, so I need to be very efficient with my time. That's why I'm gonna create a plan and so that I know exactly what I'm doing what days. I have to print the syllabus, so at least for Florida, if you're from Florida, I'm gonna teach you how to do this too. I'm gonna go and get the course syllabus, which is how I'm going to start my study guide. Florida basically gives you a actual syllabus and percentages of what topics are coming on the exam and how much of those topics are coming on the exams. That's how I based off my studying last time, and this time around I'm gonna do the same thing. So I have to print the syllabus and then just other random things. I actually have a call with my accountant and then I have to wrap the book. I haven't had a chance to do it. I am doing the online course, if I haven't mentioned that already. So I'm gonna be doing it all online. There's other options too if you're looking to get your license. Tampa School of Real Estate does online classes, live stream classes, which is kind of like Zoom classes like live classes, and then you also have the option to do in person. And in person, they actually go through the course pretty quickly. Like there's options where you can do it in like a few weeks, or there's options where you can do it in 2 weeks, but depends on your availability. That's my to-do list for today. Going to get started. I have blocked off study time from 9 to 5 today. We'll see how much I can get done today, and it's currently 8:30. So I'm gonna take these 30 minutes to prep and print out all the stuff and start the lessons at 9 a.m. and go until 5 p.m. And I'll take some breaks in between as well. Let's get started. So I have pulled out all of my old materials for my sales associate course. These are all both of my old notebooks that I used for notes and stuff. This is the weekend prep workbook. Now this guy right here was such a lifesaver for studying for the exam. It's from my school, Tampa School of Real Estate, from their past first try strategy. It's like a weekend prep cram course thing, but it's so good with like first reviewing for the exam. Like I cannot explain to you how much of a lifesaver this is, because I was studying like way too much information that was not necessary, and this really broke it down very visually and simple to understand and to remember for the exam, most importantly. This is what is this? Oh, this is like a real estate exam manual. Oh, for brokers too. I thought this was just for associates. This is good. So do they have like a section for brokers? Oh, they have brokers only questions. This is good. Thank God I have this. I didn't even know. So yes, so this is like a real estate exam manual. These two are the actual textbooks. So this one was for the sales associate, and this one's for the brokers. But yeah, this is a lot of information and to remember and stuff. So that's why breaking it down to this much is, you know, the best way to go. So this is the information, or the syllabus or course guide, like I call it, for the broker's exam. If you're in Florida and you want to get yours, basically you can go to right here and it'll take you to this page. From this page, I just went to the right hand side and I went to candidate information booklets. You can also click here and it'll take you to different, you know, more informational pages, but I just went to the candidate information booklets, and then I chose English, and I chose real estate broker. You can also do the sales associate one, but I did this one, and then here it is. I printed it out because I like to write on this and stuff like that. So it has lots of great information. You can see kind of here the summary. It goes through everything that you need to know to prepare for the exam. I just realized when I was trying to see, like, you know, how I can schedule my exam, I realized that now they're doing them virtual. Like, you can actually take them from home. When I took mine, it was just in the middle of the pandemic and I had to drive 3 hours because pretty much all of the testing centers were closed, and I had to drive to Fort Myers to take my exam. Yeah, so this is the introduction, but this is the important part. So this is the syllabus part. Like you see here, this section has 43% of the exam, which is important, almost half of it. The rest, this one's 6%, 9%. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this into like a Word document so that I can start taking notes on these sections and organize my studying by percentages. I'll show you guys how I do that. But yeah, I'm gonna read through this. It also has some sample questions here. My checklist for the exam. All the things that I need to do before the exam. So I need to do fingerprinting. I need to do all of this pretty much, but for the exam, so the end of course exam is 100 multiple choice questions. You have to get 70% to pass. And then for the state exam, it's 100 questions, but you have to get 75 to pass at least. Just because I know every state is different, so I wanted to share that. I'm gonna really read through this and again start my study guide so that when I am studying, I can start taking notes based off of that. Similar to, I want to organize my studying like this. So the title, the percentage, and then take notes on these, like, and these he got from the course guide, at least for the sales associate one. So that's kind of how I want to do my studying for the brokers one. Like I said, I am doing the course online, and it's a 72-hour course, the same exact platform. I'm doing it again through my same school I did last time. The concept is pretty much the same thing. These are all the sections. There are 20 sections, or 19 sections that I have to get through. It's like 4 to 5 lessons each section, or units each section. I have not started, so I am in this unit 1. I also recommend using Quizlet for studying. I did some of these, you know, for studying last time, and then you just flip them and stuff like that. I have printed everything that I need. Looks like I needed to print out this like sample closing disclosure, which I am familiar with from, you know, closings and stuff like that. But I guess we're gonna dive really deep into this during this course. I printed the booklet. I have my study plan. Well, actually, I don't have my study plan. I just organized my studying by percentages, and I'm trying to figure out my study plan right now. And then I also started the template for my study guide. This template, I do have it available for download. I have it from my sales associate course, but I basically just did the same thing and I added these topics. So there's 12 different sections, and then I just organized them by percentages. So from the largest to the smallest, what this means is that there's going to be 43 questions on the exam about this. There's going to be 12, one question, so on and so forth. So this is important so that you know what to prioritize for studying. And then I created my exam study guide, or at least started to create it. So I have, to refresh this, table of contents. So basically I'm working on my first section based again on that list. It's 43% of the exam, units 1 through 5, and then I'm gonna add bullet points underneath each of these topics that are coming on the exam, and so on and so forth. But to be completely transparent with you, as I'm doing this and as I'm realizing like how much content this actually is, and my goal is to finish this before October, or by October of this year. So I have like a little over 100 days or so to do this, but not really, because I'm only doing this part-time on the weekends. So I was thinking, and I'm looking into a different option. So like I had mentioned earlier, Tampa School of Real Estate offers online course, in person, or live stream. Now I'm looking at their schedule and it looks like the next live stream course is on August, but it's a 2-week program, Monday through Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. And it's very tempting to do it, but I don't know if I'll be able to. Like, I have not taken 2 weeks off, because I'm essentially gonna have to take 2 weeks off from work, and like how I'm gonna have to get like a showings assistant or something, vacation responder on my email. I don't know how I'm gonna do this for 2 weeks and just focus on this. But I feel like there's gonna be so much more value for me in the live stream, because there's an instructor. 2 years ago when I was studying for my sales associate license, I did all by myself online, and I felt really stressed because I was studying so much. But then when I did the weekend course, which was led by an instructor, it was so much better for me. Like, I felt at ease, I felt like I was understanding things better just because of the way they explain it. So I'm thinking maybe it's worth it for me to just transition and do that instead, and have that focus for 2 weeks, finish the course, take the course exam, and then take like a month or so to do the study for the state exam by October. And it's live stream, so essentially like I don't have to be in person. I can do it from home. Oh my gosh. I just feel like there's so much information, and it's more so because I'm thinking how I'm gonna break this down on doing this only on the weekends so that I can do this by October, and it's really, really difficult. I'm gonna take some time to think about this real quick. And Tampa School of Real Estate, they're very flexible, so I know they're gonna be able to work something out, like a refund or transfer thing, whatever, about this, because I mean, the pricing difference is not huge. I will let you know what the final decision is. I signed up to do the online, but I started to do it and I felt like maybe it's not the right fit for me. I think I might be leaning more towards like a live stream course. And I wanted to get your advice before, you know, making a decision.
My honest opinion, I would 100% switch over to the live stream class with a set schedule and an instructor to go through that content with. Yeah, let me send this right over to you, okay?
Okay, thank you so much, Nicole. Okay, so live stream course. Guys, I am so scared of the fact that I'm going to be away. Not, you know, like obviously like I'll have my phone and stuff because it's a live stream, like I can do it from home, like a Zoom thing. But like being focused on that for 2 weeks, it's so scary, because what if I have like showings and appointments in the day?